Bloomberg has recently made an announcement that's turning heads in the financial world. They're predicting a massive surge in the value of XRP, suggesting it could skyrocket past $60,000. This bold statement comes directly from a Bloomberg advisor who's likened XRP to being the Bitcoin of the banking industry. Bloomberg's business experts have given this speculation their stamp of approval. So we're not just speculating here. This is grounded in insights from a credible source. The buzz around XRP's potential value hike to an astonishing $60,000 is gaining traction. This comes on the heels of Ripple's public declaration of their ambition to position XRP as the banking sector's go-to cryptocurrency, akin to what Bitcoin represents in the broader market. These aren't mere rumors or offhand comments. They've been publicly acknowledged by a Bloomberg advisor on live television. Moreover, Ripple's recent partnership with the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, is a game-changer. They're planning to leverage the XRP ledger to handle transactions worth an eye-watering $1.2 quadrillion. This could necessitate a base price of around $10,000 per XRP to handle such volumes. We're going to dive deep into all these developments in today's feature P-packed video. Hey there, Crypto Insights family, your trusted source for all things XRP related. Before we dive, do me a solid smash that like button, hit subscribe. Today's video is all about the buzz Bloomberg has created with their prediction of XRP potentially hitting a staggering $60,000 in a remarkably short time frame. We're kicking things off with the groundbreaking notion that Ripple is forging significant partnerships across financial and institutional landscapes. Earlier in this video, we touched upon the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, and Ripple's ambitious plan to manage over $1.2 quadrillion. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, as our focus has been primarily on developments in Europe and North America. However, the scope of Ripple's influence extends far beyond these regions. Let's not overlook continents like Africa, where Ripple is making significant strides. In collaboration with NFRIC, Ripple aims to revolutionize cross-border payments into Africa. This initiative isn't confined to the African continent. It's set to facilitate transactions between Africa and several other key regions. Imagine seamless cross-border payments not only within Africa, but also between the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, the United Kingdom, and Australia, all powered by Ripple's platform. This level of global financial integration is unprecedented, and we're here to unpack all these exciting developments in today's action-packed video. Let's delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Bloomberg, a major player in financial news, has repeatedly brought up the potential of Bitcoin and, more notably, XRP outperforming Bitcoin. This isn't a new narrative, it's a recurring theme, especially their reference to the $60,000 price point for XRP. While some might think this is fresh news, it's not. We've seen similar speculation before. In a striking example, Bard AI has confirmed that Forbes, another giant in the financial news arena, once published an article with the headline, "The new Bitcoin is XRP and it's headed to $59,472. Intriguingly, this article was taken down minutes after its release. This information isn't just hearsay. It's been corroborated by multiple AI systems, including Chat, GPT, and others. What's particularly noteworthy is the alignment in these reports. The Bloomberg analysis and the now vanished Forbes article both pinpoint a similar trajectory for XRP, a trajectory that suggests it could not only rival, but potentially surpass Bitcoin. This is significant, especially considering Bitcoin's historic peak at around $60,000. The convergence of these insights from respected financial outlets adds a compelling layer to the discussion about XRP's future value. It's essential to explore the underlying reasons behind these bold predictions. Why are respected financial outlets like Bloomberg and Forbes, albeit briefly in Forbes' case, suggesting such a monumental rise for XRP? This goes beyond mere speculation. It's a reflection of the growing confidence in the digital currency market, and specifically in XRP's potential role in it. The key lies in understanding the unique position of XRP in the digital currency ecosystem. Unlike Bitcoin, which is often seen as digital gold, a store of value, XRP is carving out its niche as a facilitator of cross-border transactions. Its partnerships and technological advancements are geared towards making global transactions faster, cheaper, and more efficient. This is especially relevant in today's interconnected world where the international trade and finance are crucial. Furthermore, the technological backbone of XRP, supported by Ripple's blockchain technology, is designed for scalability and speed, addressing some of the limitations that Bitcoin faces. This makes XRP an attractive option not just for individual investors, but also for financial institutions looking to streamline their operations. So when we see predictions of XRP reaching or surpassing $60,000, it's not just a number being thrown around. It's a reflection of the potential impact and value that XRP could bring to the global financial system. It's about seeing XRP not just as another cryptocurrency, but as a transformative tool in the world of finance as we continue to witness the evolution of digital currencies. It's clear that XRP is a key player to watch. The alignment of insights from Bloomberg and Forbes, coupled with the technological advancements and strategic partnerships of Ripple, paints a picture of a dynamic future for XRP. It's crucial to emphasize the pattern we're observing in the financial news sector, particularly with the case of the Bard AI verified Forbes article about XRP. This article, though briefly published, was quickly retracted. This isn't an isolated incident. We're noticing a trend where financial news outlets, those with deep connections to industry elites, publish groundbreaking articles about cryptocurrencies like XRP, only to retract them soon after. It raises questions about the reasons behind these sudden deletions and the silence that follows. This phenomenon isn't limited to just Forbes. We're seeing a similar situation with the statement from the Bloomberg advisor about XRP. Despite being aired and verified, it's almost as if there's a concerted effort to downplay or even silence this information. Reports and articles discussing XRP are being removed from public view, creating a pattern of suppression and secrecy. One can't help but wonder what's happening behind the scenes. Why is there a reluctance to keep these discussions about XRP in the public eye? A prime example of this is the filing of the iShare XRP Trust ETF by BlackRock CK. This was a significant move, yet it didn't receive the attention it deserved. The fact that such a major financial entity is taking steps towards embracing XRP should be headline news, but it's being overshadowed by this pattern of removal and silence. This pattern of deletion and hushing up raises more questions than answers. What are the implications of these actions? Why is there such an effort to keep the public uninformed about these significant developments in the cryptocurrency world, especially regarding XRP? We're witnessing a fascinating turn of events with multiple confirmations coming in about BlackRock's involvement with XRP, only for these reports to be suddenly dismissed as false. This is despite clear verification from credible sources like the Delaware state government's news website, which clearly stated that an XRP ETF trust entity was filed by a BlackRock CK advisor. The evidence was right there for everyone to see. Yet shortly after, we saw these confirmations being retracted. Consider this. Bloomberg analyst Eric Blinch initially tweeted confirming the legitimacy of BlackRock CK's move to register the iShares XRP Trust. This was a significant acknowledgement, yet in a baffling twist, he later retracted this statement, calling it false. These contradictions are not mere coincidences. It seems there's a concerted effort to downplay BlackRock CK's interest in XRP, to paint a picture that big financial players like BlackRock and JP Morgan are not seriously invested in this cryptocurrency. However, the truth seems to be quite the opposite. We've uncovered an article dated October the 17th, 2023, revealing that both BlackRock CK and JP Morgan have been quietly accumulating XRP, allocating a significant 7.5% of their total wealth to this digital currency. This is a major revelation that contradicts the narrative being pushed in the public domain. See you tomorrow, guys. Please remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications to be the first to know when I release new content. I'm excited to catch up with you in the upcoming video. Take care.